Hey, I'm Pete Holman. We're at Paragon Athletic Center with my man Lucas and Jackson, and we're gonna go through a sports performance workout on my new baby, the Glute Slide. You guys have never used this before, correct?
No, sir.
No. All right, you ready to get after it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. All right, first exercise, we'll start with a little core exercise. This is called a crunch slide, right? Crunch up, pause, 1,000, back into plank position. Crunch, pause. I need 5 reps. Let's see what you got, kid. There you go. Yeah, tuck the knees. Now come on, get up. There you go. You see how the hips elevate just a little bit? He's really exaggerating. We're getting a little bit rounding the back. That's okay, because we want that peak core contraction. I love the pause at the end, Lucas. Oh boy. Good, breathe. Relax, pause. Nice plank posture. Come back down. Now hold that for a second. Hold. Strong plank. Good, go. You got to maintain a plank. If you can't maintain a plank, then don't do the crunch. But if you can get a good plank posture, and sometimes I'll come in and check his anterior core, make sure he's firing up. Beautiful. All right, so pretty basic, right? Nice crunch. Activate the core. Let's take this one notch higher. This is a Pilates-based move. It's called a pike. And I love this because we're involving a little bit of the hamstring length. We're involving a little bit of hip range of motion and long lever, so it's a harder move. Give it a shot, 5 reps. Pike slide. Nice. And can you feel a little stretch? Go. Just a little stretch in the hammies?
Yeah.
Right? There's something called reciprocal inhibition where you fire your quads, guess what relaxes? Your hammies. So it's a nice way to warm up the hamstrings, warm up the core, and get ready for some more aggressive exercises. Good job. Simple but effective, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Now, to the extent that you can, straight knees. Now come up. Now go. There you go. Good. Try to drive my hand to the ceiling. Up, up, up. Perfect. Hand to the ceiling. Up. You guys, this is harder than it looks because we've got a way to progressively overload your core, which is typically, you can't do it in a plank or a side plank, but we've got the elastic resistance cords, we can overload that. Okay, now, let's add a little bit of resistance here. I'm gonna give you 3.
Okay.
What I want, solid basic position. We're driving the hip back. Slow and controlled, give me 10 reps. But notice, look, my upper body is stable. That's why I've got the handlebars. I'm not moving forward and back on the machine.
Yes, sir.
It's slow down, boom, lock and load right there. Really important to know what's stable. Get down a little bit lower. Yeah, low base of support, low center of gravity. Good, so this is all locked up. The ankle, the knee, the hip here. It's the right hip, the right knee, the right ankle that's moving. Now lock that core up. We just did core. Good. And you watch this glute right there. Boom. That's what we want, the rear glute. Firing. Okay, switch legs. Just give me 8 reps. Can you feel how the energy wants to leak out of your core muscles?
Yeah.
You don't want your spine to move, so we gotta lock this up. In athletics, power transfer is super important. We want transfer from the ankle, the knee up to the hip, up to the core, up to the upper body. That's how you deliver and generate power. If you can't lock that up, right, you can't be strong and powerful.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, it's about the glutes, but it's just as much about core stability and spine stability. Now get a little bit lower. Come on, there you go. Good. Now look, all this is locked up. Now just the right hip. There you go. Go. There we go. Good. And again. Oh, come on. Hey, now we're talking. Now you're going to feel this base leg control and activate. You're definitely working glutes and quads and hammies here. Co-contraction. Give you some stability. Good. Switch legs. But it's the drive leg that you're focused on and generating power. So linear speed, first step, acceleration, quickness, a lot of that comes from the glutes. This is called triple extension. Look, ankle extension, knee extension, hip extension. That's how you generate force. And whether you're sprinting, jumping, it's through the ankle, knee, hip. All at once, ankle, knee, hip. And then up through the core. And then boom. Good job.
Oh boy.
Okay, good. Now, so we did the rear glute. Now let's get the side glute. So now look. Base of support. Just hold on to this thing for dear life, right? And then you can either have your foot on the foot wedge or you can have it flat. I don't care, whatever's more comfortable. I like actually in between. That's my sweet spot. And I like to use this opposite arm as a swing arm to create a little reciprocity, right? Reciprocal arm and leg motion. There you go. Good, lock this out. And always, you start slow and controlled, right? Get a feel for it. There you go. So now, what I'm looking at is his left hip is going into extension, abduction, and external rotation. That is a powerful glute contraction of all three muscle groups in the glute. And you're getting that change of direction, right? Switch sides. One of the challenges as an athlete is keeping symmetry from left to right. So either you do squat, deadlift, RDLs. These are great exercises. Leg press, but they're bilateral. We have weaknesses from left to right. Almost every athlete, even the best athletes, has little asymmetries. When you have an asymmetry, that's when you get hurt. That's when you're left less powerful. So by doing unilateral exercises one side at a time, we're trying to balance out some of those asymmetries.
Yes, sir.
And you'll notice, I want you to pay attention, which side's stronger, Jackson? Like when you finish your sets, in your mind's eye, which side felt more powerful? Because maybe we need to double down on that opposite side. Okay, good. Give me a little pause at the end. And pause. Hey, there we go. Can you see his glute fire?
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
That's the glutes.
Yeah.
That's the powerhouse of your core. And if we're talking about a universal athletic position, changing directions, laying into somebody on a contact, if you aren't stable through the glutes, if you can't generate power through the hips, you're not going to be a good athlete. You can't cheat on this, right? It's like standing naked in front of the mirror, man. You either got the goods or you don't, baby. Let's go. There you go. Now, as you start to feel comfortable, I want you to give me a little bit more fluidity, a little bit more speed, right? Smooth is fast. Fast is powerful. Good, now give me a little bit of speed. Come on. Hop. Good, control. This is concentric and then eccentric. Concentric, eccentric. That's athleticism. Change of direction. Good, rest.
Oh boy.
Beautiful. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Now, here's what we got. Actually, I want one cord on here. Look, plank position. All I want is a press. We're going to involve the upper body a little bit. So imagine you're just doing a plank and you've probably done shoulder taps. Yeah. Let's make that a little more dynamic. So pressing out, pause, coming back. What I don't want to see is a lot of movement in the torso and the hips. So it's here, boom, strong plank, boom, strong plank. 6 reps on each side. See what you got. I'm sweating more than you guys. There you go. And what I like to see is as little movement out of this pad, right, Lucas, as possible. Sir. Right, so you got a glass of water on there. You don't want to spill that water. Okay, good. Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay, let's use this. I love this. We can see that now. And that's got more of a curvilinear surface, so you don't spill that thing out, man. There you go. You see the stability he's getting through his spine?
Yeah.
It doesn't look athletic, but once you have that stability and you lock up with somebody, that's what you need to create power.
Yes, sir. And
separation. Okay. Same thing. Let's try with you. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this. So we start here. Go. Okay. Good. There we go. It doesn't have to be solid, strong. It's just got to be subtle core contraction when you're trying to generate power. Atta boy. Okay, switch sides. Good. It doesn't take a lot of resistance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one cord. But the point is, you can progressively overload that. So maybe you do this 3 or 4 weeks and you're like, you know what? I'm stronger now. I'm going to add 2 cords.
Yeah.
Over time, as you develop as an athlete, you're adding 3, 4, 5 cords. Hey, look at, he's already gotten better at look at how stable that is now. So you guys, your neurological system is pretty smart, but you got to do stuff to learn how to function with that.
Yeah.
Does this feel easy, moderate, or difficult for you?
I say moderate right now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so moderate's pretty good, right? because you're learning new stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully in a workout, you're building towards, you know, like the final scene, right? Your workout builds. Unless you're doing speed stuff, then you kind of do speed stuff a little bit earlier and you gas yourself and then you slow down towards the end.
Yeah.
But in this workout, we're just ramping things up. So with that being said, here's the next ramp. We're in a squat position. You guys have probably done goblet squats, some variation of this.
Yeah.
So look, we're getting down in the goblet squat position. You're down here. From here, I want just a little bit of a lateral slide.
Okay.
Everything else maintains the same. Okay. Once you're done, come back, pause a second, step off. Okay. We'll try this way and see how it feels. Good. Now get down in your squat. Now pause. You feel stable there?
Yes, sir.
Now give me just a little butterfly. There you go. I love this position because look, he's got the neutral spine. His hips are low. That's called the universal athletic position. Boom. I don't care if you're playing lacrosse, you're a goalie, if you're playing soccer, if you're playing football, everything's right here. So we got good hip stability, but now we're adding core stability and upper body strength, but now we're adding a little bit of lower body, almost a perturbation to his balance. Can you maintain positional stability? Good. Up. Switch sides. Positional stability is huge in sports. So if I'm leaning into you, right, and you play lacrosse?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going for ball. Push into me. Come on, push. Right? Who's going to maintain position? If I get a little lower, if I've got a little more power, I get him off the center line, and then he's smoked, and I get the ball. So the stronger we are in this universal athletic position, good, rest, switch, the better of an athlete you're going to be. It's the little things, you guys. Right? I can't help you with skill acquisition in lacrosse or football. I was terrible at both. Martial arts, we can talk, but I can't help you with your positional awareness. I can help you with your balance, your mobility, your strength, your explosive power. And if I can start to get some of that flowing, you get fluidity, you get timing, you get rhythm, you get athleticism. And that's how younger guys, you all develop at a different time frame, correct? Get a little bit lower, a little bit lower. So when I was young, I was 16, 17, man, I didn't even have hair on my legs at 17. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And there was guys that had full-grown beards. They were men, and I had to compete against them. So what I relied on was not my strength. It was my coordination, my athleticism. Switch sides. So if we can make you more athletic, we can make you more coordinated, we can make you competitive. And then at some point, you grow into your body, and that's when it gets really exciting, right? When you're 19, 20, 21. You can watch out, but sometimes you got to be patient. Good. Stay a little bit lower. Now head up. Okay, look at me. Yeah, good. Right? There you go. Knees out just a little bit, Weight up. There you go. Sink your butt down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you're in position. Load on the butt, load on the inner thighs, load on the outer thighs. Hands up. 3, 2, 1. Good, come off of there. Rest. Okay, now. So a little more strength focused, right? We've slowed down a little bit. Now we're going to do another strength exercise. Okay. You're going to get your lower body going a little bit here. Okay. We can play with these weights. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. Okay, look. You guys have done a rear lunge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is, you've never done a rear lunge like this before.
Yeah.
All right, you got 6 reps. We can change the weight. Don't,
Yeah.
Try it though.
Okay.
Go slow at the start. Slow. Good. Okay. Come back down. Pause for a second. Get a little longer with your legs. Chest up. Good. Now hold. Now come up. Good. I want you long and straight right now with your spine. I want you to extend that right hip a little bit. Okay. Get long with it, because we're getting mobility, not just strength. Now we've got strength at end range. That's what true mobility is, right? Not just loosey-goosey. I want strength at the end range. Beautiful. One more. Oh, okay, you got it. That's good. What are you getting, 6 reps?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, why did that side go longer from jump? Go. What, do you just, because from learning, or does that feel looser on that side?
Feels a little looser on that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. Everybody's got an asymmetry from left to right. Right away, his left side just looks a little more fluid, a little bit longer in the range. That's something we want to key into. Does he have some stiffness in his right hip flexor? I don't know, but that's something as a coach I would look into. We want to build strength at end range. That's what FRC is all about, functional range conditioning. Building that strength at the end range. I like it, man. Everybody's strong right here, but can you be strong in awkward positions at the end range?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. And it's wild because you can't appreciate this from camera, but he's pushing back with his right leg. So that's hip extension, that's the glute. He's stabilizing with his lead leg. Make this a little bit, just keep this knee, knee forward and then knee back. There you go. Good. So look, go. We're getting a stretch out of this front glute, a stretch out of the right hip flexor, and then a contraction of the right glute. Come back up. Another thing you guys don't appreciate is that he's kind of in line. So this is a balance drill. Did you notice how it's hard to balance too?
Yeah.
Good, switch sides. So now you start to understand where we get a little balance. We get a little bit of strength. We get a little bit of flexibility, mobility, and range.
Oh.
That's, And we got some cognitive focus. Let's go, lock in, man. It's not like the whole world's watching. Good. Start to free yourself up a little bit where you need it. So that left hip, I want that left hip to glide back, but I want your core to stay tight. Try it once. Right? So it's a matter of, can you be stable where you need to be stable? Can you be mobile where you need to be mobile? And then can you make it all fluid? That's what an athlete needs to train, not just strength, not just linear power. I love Olympic lifts, but we gotta supplement those.
Yeah, that's tough.
Good, rest. Okay, set those down. All right, now, you're gonna get a little more dynamic. We're coming down the home stretch. It's not just lower body, it's not just upper body, it's not just core, it's the whole thing. If you wanna be athletic, you gotta train the whole body. So that's what we're doing. Boom, right? Boom. Lateral slide, but this is a warding drill. You're pushing out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pushing into my opponent, getting them off of me so I can go make a play. Requires strength of the upper body, strength of the core. So as you push, you extend. Yes. There you go, and then come back. Good. Yeah. And what I'm looking at is, can he keep his arms up, or is gravity starting to win the war, right? Because his arms will start to sink if he gets fatigued. I'm looking at his core. Is he locked up in the core? So he can stabilize his position. And then, can he fluidly drive out? In essence, changing direction, adding movement. You add movement to a strength drill, it becomes pretty dynamic, pretty athletic. There you go, good. Come, now you gotta touch my hand, dog. Let's go. Touch my hand, touch. There you go. One more, touch. Oh, good.
There we
Switch.
go.
Good, deep breaths. Now as you start to fatigue, right, we're tapping into something other than just your body, right?
Yes, sir.
So lock in. Give me 8 beautiful reps here. What's your spirit animal?
Lion.
Nothing better than a lion, except a fire-breathing dragon. There you go. Come on, get it out. Let's go. Slide. Come on. One more. Let's go. Come on. Ha. Slide.
You got
Slide. Good rest.
Whew. How's that?
Let's go. Next man up. Training is so good, you guys, because you learn a lot about yourself in the gym. And it's not just about physical preparedness and endurance and strength and power and agility. It's all that stuff, but you get stronger in your mind. And when you do this over, if you're a gym rat, you know this, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If you're a gym rat, you guys, you start to build that mental resiliency and toughness that it takes to be a winner. So when guys are lazy, they show up late to the gym, they don't work as hard. You're not, I mean, every once in a while there's a Herschel Walker out there, I get it, but I ain't no Herschel Walker. I'm pretty confident you guys aren't like phenoms. You gotta work, you gotta put in the time. Good, switch. That's my soapbox about being a competitive athlete, but man, it's the little thing, it's the details that matter. And that's what's kind of cool, because you have the power, especially at this age. There's going to be some grown men on the field. When you're, how old are you?
18.
And how old are you?
18.
18, okay. So when you're 18, you're competing against guys that are your same age, but sometimes physically, developmentally, they're 19 or 20. And sometimes they're 16 even though they're 18. I was very late developing. So what do? You become a gym rat. You train for athleticism, and then at least you've got a fighting chance on the field. Good. Now, I want your eyes up. Engage me as you do these last 2 reps. Come on, look at me. There you go. Good, lock in, touch my hand. Lock in, eyes up. Good, rest, off of there. As we fatigue, right, things start to fall apart, including our cognitive skills. So, you know, people start out here and they're great, and then by the end, they're almost falling asleep at the wheel. You don't want that as an athlete. You still got to be locked in.
Yeah.
So this last drill, last thing we're going to do here, this is a reaction drill, okay? So where are my tennis balls? Here we go. So look, a little bit less resistance.
Okay.
Get up here. Remember the butterfly position we just did? You got down, you had the kettlebell.
Yeah.
We're doing a squat.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna grab these.
Okay.
Get down in that squat position.
Okay.
Throw the right ball to me.
Yep.
Good. Now throw the left.
Okay.
Good. Now right. Good. Left. Good. Good. Oh, butterfly. Coach has got to lock in. Okay. Keep it rolling. Good. Good. We're just playing toss here. Focus, man. Let's go. Try to get that butterfly to the best of your ability. I like how you're catching with opposite hands. Right, right, left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Good, switch. Okay, you're gonna start this. Okay, get down. Okay, eyes on me, lock in, one at a time. Oh, okay, that's all right, here we go. Reset. What happens when you have a bad play? Reset, right?
Come on.
What's your spirit animal?
Tiger.
Tiger, all right, we got a lion and a tiger and a fire-breathing dragon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Hey, nice work.
Thank you.
Listen, that's your first time on the glute slide. Give me your feedback. Like, what surprised you about the workout today?
How much it really targets your glutes. Like, I don't know if I felt something like that targets your glutes as much as that did.
So target the glutes. What surprised you?
I think it's just so much different than like what we're usually used to doing, you know, just putting weight on your back or weight in your hands, just moving it.
But why is it
everything's-
different?
It's just so fluid.
What was your favorite exercise?
That last one.
You liked the last one?
Yeah, I did.
It's fun, right?
It's more fun and like, it wasn't as hard as most of the other ones, but it was still like.
It's reactive, yeah. Whenever you introduce gamification to an exercise, which you don't get with traditional lifts. Like, they're great. I mean, everybody's got to do some kind of squat, change in elevation. They got to do a deadlift. I get it. But when you can gamify things, it makes it fun, and young athletes like to have some fun. What was your favorite exercise?
The one with the med ball where you're pushing the med ball out.
The pushing the med ball.
Yes,
You
sir.
were strong at that one.
Yeah.
That's
It was
really
the
hard
most
because
challenging one.
when you lengthen your levers and you get that resistance away from the fulcrum, away from your center line, it becomes hard to control in space.
Yeah.
But that's what athleticism is controlling things out in space. And this type of stuff makes you stronger. So, hey, thanks for joining us on our introductory sports performance workout on the Glute Slide. For more information, check out gluteslide.com. And until next time, get after it, everybody.